Hello. Good morning.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. I didn't have to set up in the settings.
Nice, yeah. Talk about a last second collabs.
Nah, but listen, this is gonna be a really stacked day.
Yeah, it's basically E3, right? Because Nintendo refrained from showing this direct earlier this year during Summer Game Fest, and Sony didn't do a State of Play either, so this is basically part 2 of E3, right?
This crap's starting right now.
Yeah.
Well, they had a direct, that other time this year, right? What was it? Freaking not the Mario Wonder one. I think it was like July or August.
Did they? I'd have to go back and check. God. It's the Nier city. It's the fake city from Nier.
They're finally showing, because this is like the second part of the Splatoon 3 DLC. Because the first part was Ankopolis.
Yeah.
And now this is like the new single player campaign thing. I don't know why, but I just kept thinking, man, is this gonna be like a roguelike or something? No, I doubt that.
I don't think Nintendo would want to have randomly generated levels. I think they take way too much obsessive pride in like controlling exactly what they make.
I see points. That's different. Okay, that's like I don't know what that character is.
I love how weirdly artsy the Splatoon trailers always are.
I mean, bro, that's just how the game looks.
Just the way that the trailers are edited, though, right? Like just having this weird soundtrack, you're not hearing anything else.
I mean that's the vibe they're going with. Yeah. Oh.
Huh?
Oh shit.
This does look kind of like a roguelike almost.
Why did I? Oh my god! I was just thinking. I was thinking about the other day. I'm like, man, what if this is like a roguelike?
I think it may.
Oh my god! Why does it look?
It might be more like a survival mode. Maybe the levels aren't randomly generated, but maybe it's a bunch of floors and you get random perks in between.
They'll either elaborate or they're just gonna be like, here's this weird thing. Okay, we hope you enjoy.
Side order.
Yeah, side orders.
That's what the first part was called too?
Hello, everyone.
No.
Okay, so just this one's called side order.
Yeah, it's the second part of the DLC. People do speculate there's going to be a second pass. I'll have 2 more parts associated with it. Just because when you look at the ink splashes on the logo, it's like the first 2 colors represent these first 2 parts. People think that the other 2 colors represent a couple other parts. I don't know though. They might. Maybe they'll do it. Maybe won't. Maybe they won't. Oh my god, it's not coming out till spring.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Opening it with something that far away. I have no idea what to expect in this. Oh, March of the Minis?
God. Okay, why the heck did I not expect freaking Mario versus Donkey Kong to
I thought they were done with this franchise.
I never believed they were done for a second. They make like 1 million of these games. Oh, but the difference is they're going back to the platforming.
No, it's a puzzle game. The Mario vs. Donkey Kong games are a series of puzzle platformers.
Wait, I think this is a remake of the Game Boy Advance game.
I think it's a remake or a new one, because there were 3 of them in total.
No, this looks like a remake because only the first Mario vs. Donkey Kong was like a platformer game like this.
No, they both were.
Besides the Game Boy Donkey Kong, which is like actually the first, but this is like.
Oh, are you actually moving around Mario? Yeah, you're right. The DS ones weren't like this. Maybe they're just doing maybe they're just doing a return to form. I only played the DS ones.
The story was the exact same though. Like, oh, Donkey Kong's taking the minis from a toy factory. It's just like the Game Boy Advance game. So I was thinking, oh, is this a remake? But, you know, now looking at this again, I don't think so. It is a return to form.
You know, Nintendo would definitely be willing to just reuse the same story.
I swear this boss fight looks the same as a Game Boy game, though. Game Boy Advance game.
They haven't said anything about a remake yet. Maybe they just assumed everybody forgot about this franchise, and so they're treating it like a new thing.
I like that.
Yeah, see, look, no
Oh, no,
subtitle.
it's literally called. Okay, so it's a remake.
Yeah, sort of a remake, but they never said it. That's so weird.
A remake of, it has the same like story and that same toy factory.
Yeah.
That,
maybe more of a reboot.
I remember.
I'll have to go back and check the actual level designs to see if the level designs are the same. Because if the level designs are the same, I would call it a remake, but if the level designs are different, I think it's more of a reboot.
I do like that gameplay though. Like that's basically the Game Boy Donkey Kong and OG Mario vs. Donkey Kong gameplay. I really like it because Mario's got like a lot of freaking moves in that.
I'm glad it's back.
His handstand in particular is like really powerful because literally he could just do a handstand and all the bricks fall on him. Break. That's like crazy.
Why doesn't he have that in Smash?
Backflip. Charge up jump when you like crouch for a bit. Like he's got a lot of moves.
This Prince of Persia game is the first time I've been interested in an Ubisoft game in so long.
This looks really good, yeah. This looks really good. So, I heard some people saying it looked bad, but I guess it's just people who just want like a realistic looking game. I'm just like, bro, come on.
I saw a lot of people complaining that it wasn't the Prince of Persia format that they know. But the funny part about it, the ironic part is that Prince of Persia originally started out as a side scroller like that.
Yeah.
And then later became a 3D game.
It was a it was a 3D game.
Yeah.
But that Prince of Persia game looking really nice though. It's looking really nice. I got a driving game here. This looks okay too.
I feel as if we've been in an arcade racer drought. I don't know if this game is fulfilling that void, but it's something.
You know what's actually? I don't think I told you about this game, but there's this racing game on Steam called The Carters 2.
The Carters.
The Carters 2, and it's basically CTR.
Wow.
It is basically there's just a prologue demo on it, but it is very much like CTR, and like you're able to sign up for online beta in their Discord, which I already did, but
have you played it yet?
It hasn't happened yet. I played the prologue quite a bit.
I was going to say I didn't see it on your YouTube channel.
I didn't make content about it. I just like played it during my downtime. I was just checking it out. But nah, it feels kind of legit actually.
What the heck?
Spy Family game, because of course there is.
Like, how do you even make a game from that?
I think Ender Up will get a kick out of this one.
Or an art museum in search of subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make?
What is the gameplay?
You just said it, man. You're walking around as a little girl taking photos and hanging out with your friends. I mean, don't you want to do that in a video game? Don't you want to do that in a video game? We got Mario RPG going on right now, right?
It's so weird seeing Mario, an official Mario thing with slightly different proportions from what they normally have.
Well, I mean, I thought it looked weird when in the first New Super Mario Brothers you saw like small Mario, but like polygonal.
I think it looks good. I just think it's funny. I wish I could just buy the original on the Switch.
Oh yeah, they didn't put that on Switch Online. I have the SNES Classic. I could just play it on that.
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely treating those mini consoles more like novelty items, though. I don't really open them that much.
The Sega Genesis Mini, I got that because that was the only way to legally play some of the games on there, like Ranger X.
Yeah, I have that too. I don't have the Genesis 2 though.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of, Genesis 2.
Oh, I have the first one, just the first one.
I wish they would make a new turn-based Mario RPG.
Well, you know the drill. Buy this one and then they'll make it.
Yeah, the Capcom test.
That's their method, I guess.
We're almost there.
Is this... I was going to say Sandland. No, this isn't Akira Toriyama.
It's anime.
Trace memory.
Switch system as another code to memories. One day, a young girl named Ashley
It was a
receives
DS
letter from her
game.
father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there,
MYST 2.
puzzles and obstacles from
Anime MYST. Unironically.
I guess that's what this is. Kind of. But no, this is a remake of a DS game.
Yeah, I know.
Good, cool.
Gasp.
See me?
she also meets a mysterious boy.
Mysterious
Await Ashley's
boy.
demise.
Well, where is this mysterious boy?
I can't remember Dad's face.
Wasn't the ghost, right?
Yeah, that was a ghost.
Who are you?
A jost.
The sequel, Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
Oh, it was unreleased.
Like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the
It's another Switch game that was unreleased, right?
adventures.
Neither of these look like DS games.
When Another Code
I think he said that there was like it was like Japanese content in the game that wasn't previously released. I don't know.
He was making it, they call it Recollection. I think it's 2 games in one. I think it's a Japan exclusive Another Code Switch game, plus this sequel. Because neither of those looked like a DS game. Both of them looked 3D. Well, you know.
Of course not. Of course not. All right, what's next? Oh, this is probably the Peach game.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
One day, a loyal
Whatever this is gonna be.
advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it, but then
But then
the wicked
something happens.
suddenly made their
Knights looking villain.
center stage.
Yeah, definitely.
Balan Wonderworld looking MF.
Peach, the theater's guardian
Don't bring up Belle and Wonderworld. Oh, where's her crown? Oh God, she looks so wrong without a
has
crown.
become a terrible
Yeah, that's weird. Ugh, you're right.
Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch.
Looked like she was going Super Saiyan for a sec.
Yeah.
The ribbon alone
I hate to say it, but I think Super Princess Peach on the DS is way more exciting than this. Just seeing her go unhinged between all these different emotions as the power-ups and it having a whole unique
that might
art
be-
style.
That might be true, but this is the
Whoa.
This
Princess Knight?
for a second, I thought she was turning into Marth, but she looks kind of she looks crazy. Like she just looks like Marth.
Dude, I think this is I think it's a Princess Knight reference. Well, not reference, but just
But it's
inspired
not-
by it. Princess Sapphire.
Kind of awesome though. What the heck?
valuable artifacts from this museum.
This is rather interesting.
Detective Peach.
So is this more like
Oh,
a
Detective Peach.
puzzle platformer?
I think there's gonna be a lot of
Snatch from this sweet
different styles of gameplay.
patissiere, Peach, and save it
The
crash.
And now we're doing cooking mini games.
yeah, what the?
It seems to be some kind of variety game.
Throw in some Mario Party mini games just to screw over the speedrunners.
Oh, no, Peach, that
What
outfit.
the?
Oh my god. Oh no. Why
They're
is-
giving fan
Oh, she
artists way too much material. That was a fighting game. Did you see that?
Yes. Yeah.
What?
Bruh. This is so unusual. I'm not used to Princess Peach dressing up like. Well, actually, Mario Odyssey, she wore a lot of different clothes, but she looks
Showtime.
She looks pretty awesome in this game.
I'm even more confused about this game now than when they first announced it. I know less now.
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure,
Look up
Yeah.
Princess Knight so you can see what I'm talking about.
like there are more transformations.
It's an old manga.
So please stay tuned. Let's continue with some
It's about
It's an old manga.
a sword fighter princess, and she's pretty much wearing the same thing.
Saga begins.
Saga.
Layered RPG
What is?
rich stories await
It's like they took screenshots of 3D models and put a filter on it. That was a weird portrait style.
young man who fights with
So I'm assuming this is a remake of an old one, right?
Her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing
I
down
looked up Princess Knight. That doesn't look like her outfit.
a songstress
Let me look at it
I
again.
see her wearing. I see her wearing like white and like a big hat that's like kind of white and red and junk. Like
It's just the archetype, right?
interconnected worlds as they
the
strive to
archetype,
achieve
sure, but the first thing that came to mind was Marth. That's the first thing for me.
The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory.
I think it's so funny that
Control the order of actions, or activate
people are having to get their turn-based fix outside of things like Final Fantasy.
Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo.
Because I guess Final Fantasy is like. Final Fantasy is just not trying to be a turn-based game anymore.
I can't tell if
Tomb
that's
Raider.
supposed to be a remake or not.
Tomb Raider games, all with upgraded visuals, are
It
venturing
is. What the? This looks so weird.
That's
Because
that's
they,
interesting.
it looks so weird because they technically remade the visuals, but it still has the proportions from the original, which makes it look old.
climb
And the
Kinda reminds me of
textures
that.
barely look better.
through perilous quests.
It kind of reminds me of the GTA trilogy remaster thing.
Yeah, they just put an algorithm over it.
You'll solve puzzles to
That
uncover
part looked
treasures in
better.
the ancient
Hmm.
world.
Yeah, I mean, it looks better, but it's like it's still,
Ravages of time.
it's still technically the old game.
Remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look
Content.
and visuals at any time.
Oh, you can switch between the looks.
1-3 remaster
Well, that's fine.
starring Lara Croft launches on the Nintendo
Of
Switch.
course, it's on frickin' Valentine's Day.
Orders begin
Oh, wow.
on Nintendo eShop.
All three
you
of them.
Partner Laura will be there for you.
I think it's digital only.
Bolt of brilliance.
It might get a physical release later.
Great detective starts their day early.
That has to be the most redundant graphical remake
Detective duo of Pikachu.
because it looks just barely better. I'm not complaining because I think the originals, I don't mind playing old
I
games.
didn't. I mean, I don't know. I probably wouldn't expect because it is basically the original games. They just have to update the visuals. Is about all. They're not about to make it look like the newer Tomb Raider games.
Other Pokemon to broaden the
I mean, I'm just surprised they didn't straight up port the games. Seems weird they put in the extra effort to quote remake them.
Smash Rocks with Darmanitan.
Well, the new look will have its fans.
Peer through walls with Luxray.
I don't know. I might look at it next year.
Ken, Tim, and
It's like
Pikachu
good because like
solve
I barely have memories of like the old Tomb Raider games, but like I never actually like sat down and played those.
Find out when Detective Pikachu returns. Launches on Nintendo Switch October. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. This game is a
What's next?
real
What's next?
It's a real toot.
Oh no! It's Trombone Hero.
Oh,
Ah.
wow.
Raise your
This
glass
game,
with the quirky
I
little
heard- I-
game, Trombone.
Yeah, this game like blew up when it came out.
Play the notes in time.
Of course, it's
Music
coming to
is
Switch.
Is it even possible to get a perfect score in this game?
I don't think that's the point. I mean, it probably is. You probably can, but I don't think that's the point.
That looks
Oh, you use motion controls. That's gonna be really hard.
insanity inducing.
or the IR motion camera.
Yeah, the point is that it's hilarious. that's the point.
Controls are
Oh, you actually use the IR thing. What the heck?
Yeah, that's weird.
won't be a
I
walk-
forgot it even had that thing.
Nintendo probably spent like maybe years of research implementing that technology, and then
Yeah,
they don't use it.
just
What the heck?
for this game to use it and no other game.
Up to 4 musicians can
4
band
players. Oh god.
multiplayer. Trombone champ.
Later today.
Nintendo Switch.
Ah,
later
well.
today.
I guess I'm not gonna play Mortal Kombat 1 today. I'm gonna play freaking Trombone Champ.
Nintendo Switch.
Change of plans.
What do we got now?
10 teams of 3 will duke it out.
Oh, this looks like a
This looks like a
Freaking
MOBA.
sweet
It looks like a mobile
it's a-
game MOBA.
That's definitely it's definitely a MOBA. Battle Cry. That's a really generic sounding name.
Dude, imagine
Collapsing terrain
trying to actually
from 15 heroes
get good in a MOBA on Switch's online.
with your allies to be the last team
Oof.
standing.
I feel like this is not the platform for a MOBA.
On Nintendo Switch next spring.
You say that, but Pokemon Unite's a hit. I know that's like
I-
an exception, but still.
For some reason, I never even considered that game is only on Switch.
It's on. No, it's on. I believe it's also on mobile and PC.
Oh, if it's on PC, then yeah.
Glorious figures.
Yeah.
Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the
ARPG?
skills to claim victory and live to see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world. War Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
Timed console exclusive. Yeah, just wait for the PC port of that.
And Gun.
Contra!
What's next?
The beloved
Oh.
classic Contra.
They said reimagining.
Explosive stages with a devastating
They
arsenal.
reimagined the.
Crush the
Oh shoot! Yeah, that's Contra.
I'm automatically buying this, but I'm hoping there's going to be a PC port.
This reimagining from Konami and Way Forward.
Most likely.
Because this does not look as if it's running well on Switch.
Super attacks.
I wouldn't judge the footage that hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, but yeah, I don't know. They put this footage up in like 30 FPS or something.
Oh yeah,
so,
that was not 60. Not even close.
you know,
Reclaim your destiny.
you gotta wait till you actually get your hands on the game to actually judge.
This Final Fantasy looks like Final Fantasy Tactics art style almost.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, is this Vanillaware? I think it is. I've been wondering what the heck is Vanillaware's next game? After 13 Sentinels. Man, they just do whatever. In terms of genre.
Huh, it's got nice art.
I'm so glad they're making more of a normal game after 13 Sentinels, because on paper, I was so excited for 13 Sentinels, and then you watch the gameplay, and it's like, huh? People swear by the game, but I just don't get it from watching it. But watching this automatically looks like something I would play. Man, their art is so good.
Despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days, months.
2D food.
Food.
I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled. Atlas and Vanillaware.
Yeah, Vanillaware.
The rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs. Unicorn Overlord.
That's an epic title. Not even joking.
Overlord. Oh wow, that crap's out till next year.
And the logo was a horseshoe looping through a
It's
crown.
time for Ouija. It is time for Ouija.
Is this
Alright.
Dark Moon?
Yeah, it is.
Vanillaware game is the highlight so far for me. Unicorn Overlord.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
They don't even say Dark Moon.
Huh?
To Evershade Valley. A place
They regretted the subtitle.
teeming with the supernatural
Well, that was the European name for the game, Luigi's Mansion 2. I guess they're just making that
was sent here.
global. Wow.
I thought it was called that in America as well.
No, it's called Dark Moon in America.
No spooky adventure is complete without this vacuum-like device.
Interesting. I guess it makes it clear to people that's the game before Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah, they probably didn't want people thinking it was 4.
It's a handy
Yeah.
tool for your paranormal escapades.
Visuals wise, yeah, it's an HD 3DS game.
They didn't lie.
Luigi's Mansion 3 does look better than this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing, but this is
Well,
this
3
game's
was made
fine.
for the Switch, so I don't think anyone's expecting this
I
to
think
look better.
I think the main complaint was just like they just used the same like 5 ghosts. Instead
Yeah.
of, like, all
I-
the crazy wacky ghost designs from the first game.
I think people
as well as,
also
like-
didn't like how the levels were more stage-based because each mansion was
Yeah,
split up as a
it's-
separate level instead of it being one big interconnected thing.
Every trick in the book to block
Yeah, I mean this is still a fine game. It's just
Can Luigi
people aren't too much of a fan of the structure and all that junk.
Looking for other
They'll probably still have the multiplayer too. Yeah, there it is. Of course it is. The Scarescraper came from Dark Moon,
Yeah.
and of course it's back.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD creeps onto Nintendo Switch.
I remember playing Luigi's Mansion 2 multiplayer somehow, and I don't remember how because I never actually played the game.
Next,
Well, I never played the
share.
single player.
First, please take a look at this video.
Is there a demo or something? 3DS didn't have download play, right?
It did.
It did, maybe.
There's
Maybe it had a download play multiplayer thing, and I played it with my brother.
There's something happening here. Block. Question block. The game.
It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture.
They're using their own Nintendo satellite to view it.
Nintendo Museum.
Okay. Is this really the
Wow.
place to announce this?
Nintendo products from the company's
I
history
guess so.
displayed.
It's a Nintendo Direct.
Construction is going well, and we plan to finish.
Okay, yes.
2020.
Construction is going well. Good. Good to hear.
I'll plan a flight over.
Coming in hot.
Stay tuned
Airdrop me onto the question mark.
on upcoming amiibo figures. These Zelda and Ganondorf amiibo figures are
Yeah, they announced these before.
Why do they
they're
not
going
release
over.
these when the game comes out?
and Mio from the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game.
Why not
I think they
release
announced these
these?
too.
Why not release these when their respective games come out when they're the most
I guess they're just not
relevant?
ready.
Finally,
I guess I just wouldn't be ready at launch.
the DLC
Oh, good.
from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate
Oh, that's right.
Oh dang!
is on the way.
I was getting ready for them to
last-
extend
the
the
last
DLC.
one.
Here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in amiibo form.
Sora's the last one. Add the entire collection.
And why so late?
Amiibo announcements. Next, please take a look at this.
Please take a look
takes
at
a while
this.
to it takes a while to make figures, I guess.
Is this going to be a remake?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Why else would they be
Here we
showing?
go.
Why else would they be showing F-Zero on the SNES?
Just show me the screen wipe and I see HDF.
Battle Royale, right?
Oh!
I've been saying this. I've been saying this ever since they made Tetris 99. F-Zero 99 would be perfect. That would be a perfect way to differentiate it from
Hey. All
Mario
right.
Kart.
All right, bro. All right.
Just every lap,
Alright.
get rid of the last 10 people. And then when it's
Alright.
top 10, have just one eliminated per lap or something
is
like
sick.
that.
I actually earlier this month I just remembered to renew my Switch Online. I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'll come back to the Switch to play some Mario Kart or whatever. But then they announced this crap. All right.
I'll probably
All right.
I'll buy a month or two of Nintendo Online to play this. I have to show up for any kind of F-Zero love. Oh, what?
What in the Skyway?
Cheats.
Complete goals while you're racing
I'm
to
down.
unlock cosmetic options for your
Unlockables. Ooh, look at that blue Falcon. Ooh. Ooh, the red.
I think it's funny they straight up call it F-Zero 99 though, just like Tetris.
99 players.
Good lord, this is like the first F-Zero release in like how many years?
Yeah, I know.
Because F-Zero 99 will
This
be
is kinda
available
sick, though.
exclusively for active
When's it out?
Nintendo Switch Online members later
When's this
today.
crap out?
Aw.
Later today, let's go.
No more
Let's
MK1 for you.
Original release.
Uh.
is back as a battle royale game.
I'll play for like a little bit, but I could play while MK downloads.
I would like to play it tonight, but I'm already waiting to get MK1 because I'm so close to Diamond Rank in Street Fighter. I just want to hurry up and get Diamond Rank before I play anything else.
Continue with some more headlines.
Oh, I think I had that controller. Yeah.
Are those Yordles?
Humongous problem.
Those are Yordles. This is a League of Legends game.
Welcome
I almost forgot I had the dang Super Nintendo controller. Yeah, I should use that to play it.
fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a party gets a little too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything.
I was not expecting this kind of art style for a League of Legends game,
Knitting magic to stitch
but it looks good.
back together. Journey across the land to gather materials and craft items and meals for the locals.
Material gathering game.
Gathering and crafting. You can weave together new
It's so weird seeing such a weirdly wholesome looking game with the League of Legends logo on it.
hosting festivals for the community.
With how toxic League of Legends is.
Bandle City and what mysteries can you discover during your magical adventure. Bandle Tale, a League of Legends story, launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
I feel as if
Wait,
there's not much overlap between people that play League.
friends,
A new game?
on a journey across
I feel as if there's not actually that much overlap between people who play League of Legends and people who play these other League of Legends games.
led your way through a pure
What the?
I
It's
wonder
like
how many
Crash?
Wonder how many League of Legends people are gonna play Project L.
will bring you closer
I don't think it'll be that many. Just like these games.
Yeah, probably not.
Brom.
Legend story launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
Dang, this looks like a full-on 3D
Nintendo eShop
action platformer. This looks like something that you would expect from the PS2 era in terms of genre.
Formation.
Ah, yes. Time for some WarioWare.
This one got announced already, right?
Yeah, WarioWare Move It, I believe.
Tons of micro games that'll get your body moving.
What's with this dude shaking?
He was laying a golden egg.
Called a form.
Oh man, it's just like smooth moves.
Perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Copy the form.
Yeah.
Do the game.
Hey, look, using that tech again.
Micro games will come one
Oh shoot! Well.
Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode.
Oh, that was the doctor from the GameCube game, GameCube minigame. I just saw him.
Where?
He was briefly shown on that multiplayer world map. He's like the guy that's like, okay, you have to do this while playing the micro game.
Which one was that from?
WarioWare Mega Party games on GameCube.
I've never played the GameCube ones.
Yeah, the mini game was like, oh, you gotta do this one-handed or something, or with one eye shut. That was like an IRL thing you had to do while playing the micro game.
How would they know you're following the rules correctly?
The game won't know. Like, you literally have to like get involved with that. that was
The other
point.
players have to keep you accountable.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If the player doesn't do it, then we have to like not clap for them at the end. I remember.
This is your home base. Known
This looks a lot like Octopath.
allies join you. Additional facilities will become available.
The sprites are a bit bigger.
10 crops, open shops, and more.
Whoa, the frame rate.
Counter has their
The whole HD 2D thing really that really got popular, huh?
get along
I think for good reason, because
and strengthen the bonds.
Yeah,
it's so effective. The frame rate.
Betrayal. Justice.
I thought that was Sailor Moon for a sec. What the heck?
Yeah.
When AU
Doing some kind of magical girl thing. Oh yeah, I think they've announced this before. I remember the name. Doesn't hit as hard as Unicorn Overlord, though.
anticipated some pixel perfect play.
Pixel perfect play, you say?
Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel world in this paid DLC for Eastward.
Octopia, which doesn't have anything to do with Octopath Traveler nor Splatoon.
Mountainside Village.
It appears to be farming. You can't have a Nintendo Direct about a bunch of farming games.
Isn't this a sequel to Eastward?
The village.
Wasn't that another indie
Beats me.
game?
And if you're new to Eastward,
Yeah, beats me, man.
It's either DLC or
even if you haven't played the main story.
yeah, it's standalone DLC. Okay.
Oh, well, still farming.
Switch this holiday. Get back into the groove.
Wargroove?
In this
Wargroove 2 already? Wow.
charge across 3 tactical campaigns
Oh,
with
wow.
valiant factions, including a new
That seems really soon after the previous one, considering these games have pixel art.
You can now supercharge your commander's
And frickin', when did that Advance Wars thing come out? April?
lead a roguelike offensive.
I don't even remember. It kept getting delayed.
Battle friends
It got
locally,
delayed once and then released.
or
I watched a streamer play through the first Wargroove. It looked really good.
Wargroove 2 marches onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive October 5th.
Console exclusive.
They didn't say timed exclusive.
Nah, it said, I guess PlayStation and Xbox don't want it. Oh, I heard of this game, Dave the Diver. It's on Steam. I guess it's coming to Switch.
This is the same game?
Yeah, it's the same game.
And create the day's menu. Then tend to the clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find
That's like a completely different art style when he's in the water. The enemies were 3D models, but everything else is pixel art.
Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo.
I guess they wind up at art style clashing down there. Yeah, there's that narwhal 3D polygonal. Yeah.
Final wave?
man.
Maybe they can finally start making a new game after this? Right?
Mario Kart.
I don't remember this track.
Oh. No, I remember it actually. Wow. But it's been a while though. Diddy Kong! Oh my god, Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong wasn't in the
Funky
game.
Kong. No, he wasn't. Neither was Funky Kong. Oh man. Alright.
Hey, Pauline.
It's Pauline! Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright.
No, not Peachette.
Huh?
I thought Nintendo
Why?
wanted to just stop acknowledging Peachette being a thing.
Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I guess not.
Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Get it? Drives? They
Online Plus exclusive.
Drives.
can't use that ever again. They can't ever use that joke on any other Mario Kart announcement ever again now. They used it for this.
Something new is among us.
2018 called.
Amogus.
Does anybody actually... Can you do the voice chat on Among Us on Switch? Or do you have to use the Switch app? I feel like that would just make nobody play it on Switch.
They probably just use Discord. Avoid the hassle altogether.
Yeah. More than 500,000 people watching right now, by the way. So crazy seeing it on YouTube, I mean. I don't know if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube.
I'm watching on YouTube.
So crazy how much bigger of a user base YouTube has. Has there ever been a stream with over 500,000 viewers on Twitch?
Maybe Ninja did that?
This new map for Among Us is free and launches this October.
I feel like that would be the entire user base of Twitch sometimes.
Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to.
This is probably the segue into the final thing.
Let's take a look.
How long have they been on? Yeah.
Watch them still not say anything about frickin' Metroid Prime 4.
Oh yeah, they're still not.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. They probably regret announcing it.
Mario Wonder.
It's going to be another Pikmin 4 situation where they re-announce it 10 years later.
Tragic.
I'm so curious about the Princess Peach game.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Might be a fun speedrun.
Yeah, Nintendo's definitely got a lot going on.
This next video will be our last announcement.
Okay.
Please take a look.
All right, let's do it. That's a Mario. That's a Mario right there.
I'm not going to say anything until I see the gameplay.
Oh!
Oh, it's the first one.
They're remaking the original paper. I'm assuming.
But would a remake...
I looked at.
Oh, Thousand Years Door.
Oh!
Please put it in the
Oh
same
my God,
collection.
they're remaking the best Paper Mario.
I'm just happy they're
Very
acknowledging
best.
it. You know what's funny though?
Very best.
These games having a graphical remake will pretty much look the same because
Holy.
everything looks as if it's made of paper. So why would they want to increase the polygon count?
Nah, man. Despite even looking like paper, it still looks better, which is crazy. The lighting, the textures. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, the freaking stadium. I played this game so much, man. Oh, let me see the bat. Oh,
I've played the first one, but not Thousand Year Door, even though everyone says that's the best one.
Graphics. The blooper from the sewers. They still got the button props and all that.
Maybe they'll finally.
The freaking train station.
Maybe they'll finally go back to turn-based after this.
Ah! Oh wow! Oh my God!
I hope this is getting a physical release.
I'm just giddy. This is absolutely a childhood game, and then one that I just still play.
I just hope I hope the game gets a physical release because the GameCube version is one of the most expensive GameCube games to buy.
Oh, they gotta do a physical. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, the Peach sections with the freaking what's his face? I forgot the name of the computer.
Definitely not Hal. Kind of weird they chose to make a graphical remake the final announcement, but the context surrounding it kind of makes it worth it, I think.
Whether you played the original or have yet to play it, we hope you look forward to experiencing
This generation needs to know what a good Paper Mario game is.
Right.
They need to know. All right, it's not just full of the same freaking toads over and over. they made original characters and junk. You know, they didn't have some wild,
I wonder if
convoluted, like battle system that happened in the recent one with a big circle and junk.
I wonder if Miyamoto
man,
changed his mind about that.
It was like go freaking. I think Miyamoto's just got like some crazy iron grip on Paper Mario for some reason. In my eyes, the 1000 Year Door, and I guess the original game too, like that's Paper Mario to me.